Rach?
Good morning. I don't have my glasses on because I'm not going to work quite yet.
No, we are starting homeschooling, as you guys know, this year. And we talked it over, me and Rachel, and I think it's best in the mornings. I'm going to go out and do a couple. Come get her to do a bunch in the afternoon while she's dealing with the kids in the morning.
Yeah.
And then even drop her off earlier and then go back out again and do a couple around here. So we're going to work it out like that.
Yeah.
So she can be home in the morning and be home in the evening with the kids, and I just mow a couple solo by myself, and you guys will get more point of view mowing.
Yeah, well, at least until they get their schedule. You know, the oldest is definitely self-sufficient, but I just need to make sure that the boys get into a routine. Once we get into a routine, I think that they'll be able to work through it themselves, the day through themselves. But I'm still not even 100% sure if this is the curriculum that we're going to stick with.
Yeah.
You know, I might get through this week and be like, you know what, let me just pay for this other curriculum.
Yeah.
So if anybody does homeschool and has suggestions, then I am definitely all open for reading suggestions, what has worked best for your homeschool curriculum. So thank you in advance.
Yes, thanks, because this is all new to us.
Yeah, definitely all new. But definitely back to the lawn care now.
Yes. So, and we have a lot of lawns to cut, and they're definitely going to be overgrown. I think they're all past 10 days is the earliest, maybe 11 days. But we're going to take our time. I'm going to measure these lawns out because, as you know, we're starting aeration and seed. Seed price has skyrocketed, so we have to adjust our prices, and we might not get everybody back to seed because it went up so much.
Yeah.
But we're still going to do it. So
I know that you guys are seeing it too, because
definitely.
We've been reading on, you know, the lawn care sites that you guys are like, oh my gosh, is anybody else seeing this? And yes, we saw it, and it is what it is.
It is what it is, and we're going to just add the cost to the client, and then we'll see if they get it done, they get it done.
Yeah.
Also, when we were hanging out with a friend, he had told us about these awesome shirts here. Hopefully they're awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know until I wear them.
They're Columbia PFG, and I guess he said that when they're golfing.
Well, they're fishing shirts too.
Oh, fishing shirts? Okay. So we're not sponsored by Columbia, obviously. No. This is our life, and we like to share with you. But he told Carl we should get these shirts, and they're SPF 50, and they're very, very lightweight. Because we always say, like, we can't wear the long sleeve. We haven't found the right shirt. So we are trying these. If we like them, I'm actually going to order myself a smaller one.
I think you should. They feel good, and we're out here, and it's humid out already.
Yeah. And
so
it feels
I don't
really
feel hot.
Nice. And he actually says it's like, moisture wicking or something. So, like, it will dry really quick if you sweat. And so that's the one thing. Like, you know, being out there, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
In the heat.
So I'll let you know this morning. So I'm gonna go mow.
Maybe we won't whine so much.
Yeah, maybe we won't whine. No, I'll always whine about the heat, guys.
Well, because a lot of my whining did come from, like, oh my gosh, where did this bump come from? Where did this scratch come from?
My whining comes from when it gets past 75 degrees. I don't like it outside, but I deal with it. So I'm gonna mow 2-3 this morning, and then come back and get Rachel, and we'll do 5 or 6 after that. So let's go ahead and get this going.
So we're still, you know, lawn care and landscaping. This is just our life, and thank you for following along in our journey. And
please share and like and comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. That definitely helps.
We're going to see how this new schedule goes.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're at the first one. We are bossless. I think I'm going to do 3 before I go pick her up. So you guys aren't going to see Rachel as much in the videos during the afternoon, do her beginnings and endings. But that's how we have to do it. So hopefully you guys still enjoy watching me some during the day. So I'm going to get out here and get this first one mowed. I don't know how much I'm going to record of it. The next one I'll record because I can do a point of view, because I get to use the beast all the time now. So let's see how this goes. But I got to drop that gate by myself. So I'm going to think about getting that thing fixed so I don't have to do that all on my own all the time now on all that weight, because it is heavy. And we're going to see how these shirts work. I'm not typically a long sleeve guy, but we'll see if they keep me cool still. We'll keep wearing them. Okay, let's get out and get this one. So I'm adjusting the deck, guys. The last time we mowed this one was 14, 15, 16, 17 days ago. So this is one of the furthest behind. And this is one I can do by myself. This one's so hard to raise this deck because I gotta oil it. But I'm gonna cut it at 4 inches today. Then we're gonna start dropping these lawns down to 3, just so we can aerate and seed. So let's get this one done, guys. So I'm not done this one. I did one pass on everything. I'm gonna go weed eat the whole perimeter, everything, and then come back and do the second mow, because believe it or not, guys, when you have long wet grass, if you let it sit there while you're weed eating and do your second pass, it makes it a little bit easier. Not all that much, but it definitely does help because it dries out some. So I'm gonna go weed eat this, then we'll get back to that. There you go, first one done. Not too bad for how long it was. Okay guys, here's number 2 for me on my own. I'm gonna use the Beast, Rachel's mower, on this. This is the longest we've gone this year without mowing this one, I think. This is 10 or 11 days. It's a weekly, but we mowed them toward the end, and these are ones, we have our big one we're gonna do tomorrow. We don't want them to go too much past a week because they actually grow. So I'm gonna get out and mow it, and I'll get you some point of view mowing on this one. I'm gonna do the same thing on this one. I'm gonna mow everything one time, and then I'm gonna go around and weed eat everything, and then I'm gonna come back and mow it for a second time. When the grass is damp, like I said in the last one. When you let it dry a little bit, I don't have to do that on this one because this one looks dry from being in the sun, but I'm gonna do it anyway just so I can cut up my string trimming clippings that are all around. So let's go ahead and get this one done. Okay guys, I'm done the first pass, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a second pass this way on it. So I'll set you guys up right here. I don't have my tripod, so hopefully it works all right. not too bad, guys. I'm all done this one. I just got to blow off and go do one more, then we'll go pick Rachel up. Okay, guys, this is number 3 that I'm going to do. Wow. This is the last one before I go pick Rachel up and pick her up, and hopefully we can do 5 together, and that'll be 8 for the day. That ain't too bad for me being solo in the morning. And that's if I don't go back out, depending on how long we get done. Fast we get them done. I might go back out and do 2 more easy ones. But we'll see. So let's get this one done. Guys, look who I found on the side of the road.
Well, I was at the house.
It took us 40 minutes to get to the next job, though.
Yeah, it did. And it's actually only like right down the road, like 2 minutes. So.
But school started,
yeah,
and the road is only 2 lanes, and we imagine more people are dropping their kids off this year.
Picking them up at this point.
So, man, that was a nightmare that way.
A nightmare.
We should have came these first. There would have been a faster way, and we wouldn't have had to sit there. But then I didn't think of it until we were stuck in that traffic.
Yeah, and we were like headed to another one that is just a bit further out, right past the school. Mm-hmm. And he's like, "Wait a minute, where is the school?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I was saying to you."
Yeah, I should have listened to the boss.
So, but we're here. We made it. This morning went well for me.
How it went well for me too. I got 3 done, so we're gonna do 4 more, and we're gonna go pick up a Tractor Supply of water.
Yeah.
And then we'll be done for the day, and I gotta get back in water. And
we have to pick up a Tractor Supply of water and get over to that other place to get horse stall pellets.
Oh, where's that at?
Mills River.
Oh, okay. Hopefully we make it there before it closes, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
So let's go and get this done, guys.
Okay, let's go.
So here's the next 2. This one and the neighbor. Man, it's hot out here. It's like 92 with the heat index. It's supposed to cool down next week, hopefully. But we'll get this one done. Rachel does this side, and then I do the front, and then I go weed everything. Okay, let me get this out and get to work.
Never had to do a walk of shame.
Man, you pulled that out of the back of the truck too?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just come get me?
Well, you were busy.
Okay, I'll put some gas in your mower.
Thanks.
I thought maybe you weren't mowing this or something.
No, I got to hear. Well, they didn't text you, right?
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to check.
I got to hear and it shut off. Sputtered.
Okay, I'm gonna fill her mower up. I'm done this one. I just gotta weed eat that side, and then I'll weed eat this, and then blow everything off.
Look at those crepe myrtles, man.
I know, they're getting bigger and bigger. So, let's go. Them houses all the way at the top there. That's good. I'm gonna say 3 miles away. Doesn't look that far, but it is. There we go, guys. These two are finished. Rachel's blowing off. And 2 more for the day. Oh. And I'm cutting these down at 3. We're going to work them down to 3 inches over the next few mows. Down all the way down to 3 so we can aerate and seed better. And then hope we get just a normal, consistent rain after we seed. Like, we got all that rain and we're going to go maybe a week without rain and hot temperatures. So, I mean, there's enough moisture in the ground now to withstand a few weeks of no rain, but it would make these lawns really pop if we'd get another shower or ½ inch in the next few days, but we'll see. Okay, guys, here's the last 2 of the day. We're making it a goal to get home by a certain time in the evening. So we're done these 2. We're done for the day.
Yeah.
The boss was wondering why it was so hot in August.
Yeah, it is like really super hot. Like normally at this point you would think we want to start spraying people.
Next week will be better. Oh, the sweat bee's following me. So we're on our way home. Let's hope we don't hit all that traffic now.
Oh yeah, because it's like almost dinner time.
Had to turn that air down. It works pretty good.
Yeah, it does work pretty good.
So I did pretty good with the long sleeve shirt. I didn't seem hotter.
I mean, no, it's warm, but it's because it's warm out.
Yeah.
But it's nice to not have to put on sunscreen.
And get in the car like soaking sweating. I wasn't soaking sweat. You might because you have a tank top on.
Right. I wear a tank top always underneath my shirt. So maybe that's why I was a little warmer. But I'm really going to like them when I go in and get like debris and stuff. Definitely. So I think I am going to order myself. I ordered 2 extra larges just so that I could try them out. And if he liked them, he would get both. So I'm just going to order me a smaller size. Because as you can see, it's
definitely
a little too big.
A little too big on you.
Yeah.
You're like swimming in it. But.
Yeah, but that's all right. It worked for today. It was nice.
Yeah, it was. So hopefully you guys enjoyed us back to the mowing. I know we're switching it up a little bit with me going out in the mornings, and then I'll probably won't go out mowing after we're done. Like I'm mowing in the morning, pick Rachel up, and then I probably won't go out after. If anything, I'll go out and spray later on in the evening.
Right, when we start spraying.
Yeah, and we're going to try starting that next week. Like at the end of this week, then next week, we'll see.
Yeah, so it's just a lot of changes as far as we just have to be more prepared now. Like I have to prep meals ahead of time, and then before I go back out with Carl, like if there is something that Paige can start, because she is almost 16.
Kayla used to do it all, but obviously
Kayla used
we
to
don't have her cooking all the dinner now. So
I mean, well, I taught Kayla back when I started going out, full time in 2017, I guess. So we just started teaching her then, and then gradually she just started learning more and more. And I even said to the kids, like, well, do you guys think that you're going to like my cooking? You know, like just making a joke. And, you know, they were like, yeah. And I was like, well, of course you are, because whatever Kayla cooked is because I taught her.
Yes.
So, but it was just funny to say to the kids, but.
And yes, definitely. So it is a change, and Rachel's going to have to cook again. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
I enjoy cooking. It just was a matter of time before.
Yes.
So, you know, it's getting a little hot in here, but yeah, it was just a matter of time. And now we're just going to make it so that I have a little bit more time to cook.
yes. And by me getting out a little earlier in the morning, I'm going to try to, because we got to get up, even though we're homeschooling, we're still getting up at 7:30, doing exercises with the kids. Then Rachel's getting them ready so I can get out earlier now.
Yeah.
And then be back a little earlier. Then she can come out all afternoon and then be home for dinner. So
Yeah. So it'll be nice.
it's going to be how it's going to go from now on. So
Yeah, at least until the end of the season, and then, you know, we'll see how they pick up in the spring. You know, once we're home all winter with them, they might really just get into such a groove that, you know.
And it's good to have your kids do like chores and routines, like clothes and stuff, because Kayla going to college, she knows how to cook, do dishes, do pretty much all that stuff.
Yeah.
You guys don't, I mean, you should do that young with the kids, get them into, they've been doing chores, they each have their own little thing. Now I'm going to pick up a little bit more on the laundry that Jared does, and the dishes, because Kayla's not here.
Yeah.
Only because I don't want to put it all on them guys, because they're doing the homeschooling now. So I'm picking up on a little bit of that too.
So Kayla had, you know, some chores, and instead of divvying them up between all the 4 kids, Carl's just gonna go ahead and take those chores. So, you know, before Kayla would wash the dishes, and Jared would put them away. So Jared will still be putting them away.
And I'm going to wash them. And you guys, if you didn't know, hand washing dishes actually adds time to your life.
Yeah.
I don't know. There was a study done on it, and people who hand wash dishes usually live longer. Might be something with the bacteria, cleaning the hands. I don't know. But I don't mind hand washing dishes. I don't mind cleaning neither. I had to clean like a champ in the Marine Corps. So
yeah, you did.
It's just
and I always love it when he cleans my floors, because
I scrub them. Yeah. Because in the Marine Corps we had to scrub them, strip them, scrub them, polish them, and then make them shiny. So especially at 8th and I Marine Barracks where I was. So a little bit about us some more.
I know. So I've always been a little spoiled in the whole cleaning aspect. You know, I mean, I did some, but it was mostly I was doing the cooking and he was cleaning. Till we had kids that got a little older.
Teamwork, guys. That's what it's about. We always said we all make the mess together, so we can all clean it up together and straighten it up together.
That's how we run our family anyway.
Yeah, so.
You know, we've always told that to our kids. I mean, gosh, all the way back to preschool. Clean up, everybody everywhere.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, hopefully you guys like that video. We're back to mowing, so please like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Yeah, and don't forget to be happy.
Or at least try, guys.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.